you'll just have to bear with me a little bit. I'm a little bit sick, so my voice is gonna sound like shit. So it's not the Rona, it's just I have a head cold, and it's not a bad one, but it's enough to piss me off. So today's video, I am going to show you some inks that I ended up buying. I got this from Wish, and I am going to be using these for Inktober, and I can't wait for that. I can't wait for Inktober, to be completely honest with you. So I ended up buying these, and they come in a really, really nice package. They took 2 months to get to me. Yeah, it's insane, but I really, really like I'm not one for pink, but that's like a really, really nice cover. Now I've already opened these and I've already done swatches, so they're actually a metallic and they're really, really sort of sparkly, and I just love some of these colors that came in, especially this one. So I ended up naming them just my own names because they don't have any names in them. As you can see, they're just like an XL 2, 1, 2, 3 up to, you know, from 1 to 12, and yeah, they're just a cheap ink. Like, this set me back about $33 for all these little 7ml bottles. I can't complain with that, really, because when I use inks, I don't use a huge amount, and inks go a very long way. And what I really liked about this too is it comes with this really, really pretty, pen, and yeah, I've never actually used one of these before, and I did have a go at using this, and it was quite interesting. I don't know if I could do an illustration with one. I'll have to have a go and see, but I might actually use it for, are you gonna, hello camera, are you going to auto adjust to this? Hello? Anyway, that is my little ink set that I got from Wish. So that is that. Now, today's illustration I'm going to do in my Artways Studio book again, and I've been really enjoying drawing in this at the moment, and I need to do more illustrations in this because it is a really, really good book, good sketchbook to use. So yeah, let's get drawing, and feel free to, oh, I forgot to put that back in the packet. Today's illustration is going to be working on male anatomy, and I'm actually going to be drawing a warrior like hybrid sort of cross monster guy. So let's go do this. I said this in a previous video, but I really, really like ink, and I think I'm starting to gravitate more to ink than watercolor at the moment, and probably not just for the moment. It's been something that I've really, really, really liked for a very long time, and then when I did Inktober last year, I just really, really liked it. And yeah, sort of have been doing bits and pieces here and there with ink, and I don't know if I want to transition over to ink, I don't know, or if I just do both. I'll do watercolors and ink drawings. I think that's probably what I'll do, is I'll do the both, because I do really like watercolor, I love, but ink's just, I don't know, there's just something about ink that just really makes me feel, I don't know, just more in art. It just goes better, I think, with the stuff that I do and my art. And I just love getting black ink and just doing a piece in just black ink, and then sort of just doing like an accent color or something like that. It's just, I don't know, it really just resonates with me more than any art, any medium out there that I really like to work with. So I just love it. That's all I've got to say. And I'm going to be sort of doing a lot more. I'm going to try to be doing a lot more in ink, because it is hard to sort of stray from that watercolor and just do other things when I'm so comfortable with watercolor. So I've drawn a warrior today. That's the piece that I've done, and working on men and men anatomy and men faces, just drawing men completely in general, is something that's quite hard. And you think that it'd be a lot more easier than drawing women, but it's not. Drawing women is just so much easier because I find it's just so easy to just draw feminine features, and there's just more, I don't know, there's just more cool sort of curves and figure, like the figure of a woman's just so much more interesting to put into an illustration than a man. So it's just one of those really hard things where in the past I have tried to draw men, and I have come out of it with the man looking like a woman. But I have been sort of working on drawing men lately, and I really wanted to do this really rough, rugged warrior guy that has basically, he's standing there and he's been shot in the arm, in the left arm, with arrows. Two are going through the top of his shoulder, and one arrow is going through his arm that goes into his side. And the look on his face is just like, man, I'm so pissed off right now. Like, he's just going to basically, go next level and just go crazy on the people who have shot him with the arrows. So that's what this piece is all about. It's just a warrior guy, and he's been shot, and he's just about to go and deal with these things that have shot him. So he's like a hybrid guy. He's like, I don't know what he's crossed with, but he's probably just crossed with a big ogre. Like, he's like part ogre, part human. He looks a bit ogre-y. He's got all these spots on him, and he's got these big teeth. So we'll run with that. We'll run with the fact that he is a troll / human hybrid, and he's part of a tribe, and we'll say he's the leader of the tribe. And he is not very easy to kill. These hybrids are not the easiest to kill, so that's why these arrows that have been shot in him are just not doing anything. They've just pissed him off more than anything. So there's just something so fun about trying to get the different tones with one color. I really enjoyed doing that process. and I don't know, there's just something about it. That's why I can't explain. Like, I'm no good with words. Like, I'll think of it later on and I'll be like, that's what I needed to say. But right now I'm just trying to find my words to explain how everything, like how I feel and how how it makes me feel when I look at just doing a black and white piece and trying to get all these different tone variations. It just really does something for me. I just really, really enjoy it, and I enjoy it more than watercolors. Like, yeah, hands down, absolutely love it. Now, with this piece, I decided to take 2 colors out of the 12 color ink set, which was like I call it the monster green and the dark red. So I used both of them, and I used the pen to just put in some accent colors. I did the monster green in his eyes, on his some of his armbands, and the tail feathers, like the feathers of the arrows. And then I used the red to put that red into the wounds. And then I decided to do a background, like a swirl and a nice ink drop into some like wet on wet technique with the ink. And I kind of wish that I didn't use the red on like the left side of, like our left side, his right side. I kind of wish that I didn't go down that road, because it's like, there's sort of like two colors you probably wouldn't mix together, and it sort of like creates a muddy sort of effect, like a brown. And yeah, it was a bit of a disaster. That's why I didn't replicate it on the right side. I left it green. So I went back and tried to cover that up, but obviously red's not going to cover up that easy. But that's the only thing I regret about this piece is putting that red. But all in all, I don't think it was too bad. It didn't upset me a huge amount with the way that it all looked, and I am quite happy with how this piece turned out. And this is just a little bit of a practice run for Inktober. Using this glass pen, like, it's okay. I don't know if I continue using it in pieces and whatnot. It's not the best. It feels nice, but yeah, it's probably more of a liner, obviously, for obvious reasons. Just doing very small details and all that sort of stuff. I wouldn't use it to do big colouring in sections and whatnot. But yeah, no, it was definitely interesting to give that a go and finally get to use these glass pens that I have seen so much about. So that was quite an experience. And yeah, I even signed my name at the bottom of this piece with it. Yeah, it was. It's definitely a unique experience using a glass pen, but it does work. It works pretty well, actually. So yeah, that's my warrior piece. Hopefully you enjoyed watching me create this warrior / hybrid monster man who's just about to get some revenge on the people who shot him. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.